Arizona guard Nico Mannion came into his freshman season as an electrifying point guard best seen on internet mixtapes. But Nico proved that he could play at a high level, leading the Wildcats to a 21-win season. Mannion hit tough shots off the bounce, attacked the hoop, and made plays for his teammates. Nico's vision will make him a fun guy to play with, as he showed off flashes of fellow Phoenix legend Steve Nash. And while there were times that Mannion struggled, dropping his once lottery-level stock, Mannion should still have enough blue chip in him to make it hard on NBA teams to let fall out of the first round. Mannion's overall play may have dropped his draft stock in his freshman season. However, NBA teams will value his ability to make plays out of the pick and roll, and with more space at the next level, Nico will be able to make high-level plays like he does here, taking advantage of the missed rotation by the weak side help. This left-handed live dribble whip to a slipping Zeke shows off Nico's ability to make quick reads to his roll man. Nico had great chemistry with Zeke, as he shows off here, his little pocket pass on the roll. Gonzaga ices the screen here, and Nico shows off his burst, beating the big baseline and finding his big for a smooth drop-off dunk. Nico just makes a variety of different passes, playing to his teammates' strengths. Perfect pocket pass here for Zeke's mid-range pop. Arizona loved getting Nico going off movement. Nico uses a change of direction fake to get open, then comes off the DHO and immediately finds Zeke for the pop. Mannion shows off some craft here as he gets wide off the screen and then hits the defense with a little head fake to get the defender off his feet before hitting a shooter for the open three. And he shows off his ability to see multiple options here. This next possession is super advanced stuff. As Nico gets the switch off the screen, he decides to attack the hoop. Nico sees Josh Green's man waiting to help at the rim and makes a beautiful pass to Green, wide the F open in the corner. And Mannion isn't just a pick-and-roll passer. This is a Steve Nash-esque pass as he attacks the space and hits Zeke with behind-the-head beauty. Nico has a surprisingly quick first step, and he attacks space like a running back hitting the hole. This causes chaos for the defense, leading to openings like this drop-off pass. Mannion shows off his ability to create off the bounce here. Beats his man, help comes over, and Nico drops off a nifty left-handed mid-air beauty. Another sweet drop-off as Nico easily beats his man to the hoop. And Nico will love playing with NBA athletes who move well off the ball. Expect to see a lot of alley-oops thrown from Mannion at the next level. Nico's gonna be a fun dude to play with. He's always looking to push the pace, so if you're a wing who wants easy buckets, all you need to do is run the floor. Nico isn't an elite athlete, but he's great at playing at his pace. In transition, he'll survey the floor and find who has the best path to the rim. Nico's always a head up. One dribble and fires a filthy laser beam to the wing, highlight worthy. And Mannion loves the hit-ahead pass to a rim-running big. Nico will throw it from half court, three-quarter court, doesn't matter. One dribble or no dribble, Nico will let it fly. Arizona did a great job running hard for Nico. There's nothing more frustrating for a big than to run hard and not be found. Nico made sure Zeke got rewarded for running hard. NBA teams love transition threes, and Nico has no problem hitting shooters running the wing. Nico just has a great court sense, and the extra space in transition gets everyone involved. Here he shows the vision by patiently hitting the trailer after collapsing the defense. But like any point guard, it isn't all roses and highlights. While Nico wasn't turnover prone at Zona, he does have some areas to clean up as a passer. Like this possession, where Nico tries to squeeze in the pass to Zeke in a crowded paint. Nico's size hurts his ability over the defense on blitzes. He can't see the help cheating middle here and throws it away. And Nico will need to get stronger. He tries drawing the foul, but refs won't make that call if he's bumped off his spot so easily. And he needs to recognize when the middle is too jammed up. Turnovers are bad enough, but they're even worse when you compound the issue by allowing two the other way. These crowded areas allow defenders to strip him too easily. These plays will land him on the bench. And we saw Nico make some sweet hit-aheads, but in the half court, he can get sloppy. There's less space, but more room for things to go wrong. And at times, he's just careless. You can't make a lazy pass like that at the next level. Ballhawks are going to feast if Nico doesn't value every possession. Now, Nico only shot 33% from deep this past season, but I buy into the shot. It's fluid, the form is good, and he can shoot it a variety of ways. He gets himself open and can pull it off the dribble. He'll make defenders pay for going under on screens, and his quick release will punish bigs who are in drop coverage. But one of the reasons that his percentages were low is because he took more tough off the bounce attempts than he'll be tasked to at the next level. This is a tough shot with time on the clock that he won't need to take as a pro. And while he's perfectly capable of stroking it from the mid-range, those shots are reserved for high-volume all-stars in the NBA. The pump fake one-dribble pull-up is something that should only be brought out of the bag sporadically. But Nico shot a lot of long twos at Arizona, and he shot them at under 40%. It's the biggest reason for his lack of efficiency. A smart NBA team will make most of those long twos threes instead. Another reason to buy into Mannion's shot is his ability to play off ball. Nico does a great job getting himself open, and his quick trigger allows him to get these shots off cleanly with little to no contest. Again, he's a capable shooter in a multitude of scenarios, and that includes straight-up stationary, space-the-floor catch-and-shoots. And he has NBA range that defenders will have to respect from day one. And when he's looking for scoring opportunities in transition, he's able to stop on a dime and pull it off the bounce. These above-the-break transition threes are crucial for Nico's game, as they open up space for him at the rim. And back to his catch-and-shoot ability. In transition, he's going to feast as the trail man. Because Nico has to be guarded at the three-point line, he can take advantage of cross matches and get easy points at the hoop. Nico showed off the ability to use hezzies and change of directions to slither through traffic and finish with either hand. Mannion had a pretty good free throw rate and isn't afraid to get into the body of the defense and draw fouls. But due to his size, he may have trouble finishing through NBA caliber defenders. And we see that here in the half court as Nico attacks USC. He has no problem blowing by his man, but he has Onyeka Okongwu waiting for him at the rim and throws up an ugly layup. Another strong move to the rim, but he doesn't move the big when he dips his shoulder to create space. Now, Nico wasn't a bad finisher in college, but at the NBA level, he'll have to get crafty and get by on his touch. This time with the little Euro step scoop layup. This is a good example of what Nico could look like finishing through contact if he works on his body and gets stronger. One of the most important shots at the rim he'll need in his bag at the NBA level is the floater. He can usually use his speed to get to his spot, so if he can hit a high percentage of floaters, he'll force defenders to collapse and help, which will open up the rest of his game. He should be watching a lot of Tony Parker film. But NBA bigs will be bigger and longer at the rim, so timing is important. It'll be tough getting these shots off over the Rudy Goberts and Joel Embiids of the world. Now let's get into the other side of the ball. Nico actually moves his feet pretty well laterally and can stay with quicker guards. Nico won't be Patrick Beverley on defense, but he'll compete. He's not going to generate a ton of on-ball steals, but he should be able to hold his own and funnel his man into the help. But as much as he'll compete, he's going to be a one-position defender. His lack of length makes it hard to bother shooters. Guards will have no problem just rising up and shooting over him. He even plays his possession well, getting a hand up, but the shooter is just ineffective. Nico also needs to get stronger so he can hold his own defensively. He does a good job staying on Pritchard, but once he gets it into the post, it's easy money. And teams are going to target Nico. They'll put him through screens, and if he can't fight through, it's going to be wide open shots that are going to land him on the bench. Now, Nico does have a high basketball IQ, and it shows as a help defender. You can see him keeping his head on a swivel. When he's on the weak side, he keeps his eye on the big on the baseline, then makes a strong closeout on the swing to the shooter. Another strong possession here, as Nico starts out on the ball, keeps his head on a swivel as he rotates to the weak side, digs at Okongwu under the hoop, and then rotates with his man to the strong side, makes a quick dig to the post, and recovers to the perimeter for the contest. Nico starts on the weak side here and is in good position with 2 feet in the paint protecting the rim. Makes a strong closeout on the skip, slides his feet and beats his man to the spot, forcing a non-penetrating pass, beats his man and closes off the baseline again, and Zona finishes it off with a charge. Nico shows off his IQ again here as he just patiently waits for the elbow big to turn right into him, like a lion hunting their prey. But there are times that he loses track of his man, like he does here as his man cuts baseline and finishes with the poster. And here he makes the unforgivable sin of losing sight of a shooter. That split second of extra recovery is a killer. Nico may not have lived up to the hype created by his Ball is Life high school mixtapes, but Nico could still be a solid pro. While he may not be a lottery pick, the team that selects him is gonna get a good piece, either off the bench or as a spot starter. He'll be a guy that plays hard, and there's no doubt that he'll make his teammates better.